My capstone project is a classroom heat exchanger demonstration unit.
This project just kind of caught my eye as something different that seemed interesting.
It is mainly designed as a tool for professors to be able to say, hey, during this particular lecture, we can pull out the heat exchanger demonstration kit. It's designed to be portable, so we can roll it into any standard classroom. That was another big constraint of ours. We wanted it to be able to be used in any, just as long as you have a power outlet, you can plug this thing in, and then you can get your students a little bit more of a hands-on feel for what's actually occurring. I officially am the team leader for our project.
Yeah, in the project, it's mainly like do the calculation.
I was just kind of one of the guys who was there, would always try to be available when I could and come in and work on the project.
Most of the work in this project is calculation.
I'm pretty good at woodworking and like building things, so that skill was pretty helpful to the team when we actually made the physical board.
We were very invested in making sure that everything we were ordering was relevant, and sometimes you'd still find things that you did purchase weren't adequate for what we needed.
Big example was the water heater that we were going to use in the heat exchanger. We originally wanted to use an inline water heater. We ordered it, got it, and then as we're going through it all, we realized, wait, this thing needs a 30 amp outlet, needs 30 amps of electricity going in. So either we have to figure out how to turn 15 amps coming from a wall outlet into 30 amps, which would involve multiple plugs and multiple outlets, or we have to change the water heater. We ended up going with a tanked in water heater, a small tank water heater that just plugs into a basic 15 amp wall outlet.
The pandemic has challenged us in order to make sure that we get our project done. We've had to make a lot of accommodations in our work process as a whole.
It's like success because product which is nearly done, and I see the product which is quite like beautiful and also have everything we need and which fits the design purpose.
On a basic level, what we've got is a hot loop and a cold loop of water. So starting with the hot loop here, we have a small pump that's pushing water in this direction. It goes through this water heater, which is a tank with about 2.5 gallons that's heating up the water with the heating element. It's coming back out this tube here, entering a copper tube, which is nestled inside of this other tube. This flow continues upward through to this flow meter, back down and into the pump. So here we have the back of the board. We have our cold that comes through from the front of the board here, and it comes to this valve here. This is an electronic valve, so it can we can switch the direction of the flow. In one direction it comes here and it comes back out to the front. When we flip it, it'll come to this tube here. And this over here is our radiator. This is what's cooling our water to help counter the effect of the heater. And we've got it running back out to the front here. And then we also have a lot of our electronics behind the scene. This is where everything's plugging in. And down here's where we're controlling our fans from and where we can hook up to all of these valves.
It's kind of crazy to think about for years to come that hundreds, potentially like thousands of students are going to actually get to see this thing work and use it.
The project has changed who I am as an emergent engineer. I definitely have gained an appreciation for what contributes to the engineering mindset.
You have to learn how to deal with things on the fly. This project being that we only had like one semester to really do it and get it done.
Before this, I was mainly only interested in automotive, and then I, wanted to give this a shot as something different to learn. And now I could, see myself working with more of the heating and cooling aspect of mechanical engineering. And it's just taught me a lot of valuable lessons, given me a lot of valuable skills that I'm very glad that I chose to be a part of this team.